Hi, I'm Caren Baginski, and thanks for joining me for our Restorative Yoga and Meditation for Self-Love class. One of the best ways I know to practice self-love is to get into your body, to practice supporting it exactly as it is with what it needs right now, because we're always shifting and changing. For this practice, we'll move and then we will invite ourselves into some stillness with restorative yoga poses. So gather up the following props and I'll meet you back here on your mat. 3 blankets, a flat bolster, a looped strap, 2 yoga blocks, and optionally an eye covering. Let's begin in flying cow. So we will come to kneeling on the mat and you can optionally support underneath your knees with a blanket, taking that across the middle of your mat on a thin fold. And then kneeling on the blanket, bring your hands down by your sides. Inhale and flow your arms all the way up overhead, reaching through the armpits. Exhale, sink your hips toward your seat as your palms come down to the floor. The forehead may touch here if you like. Inhale, bring yourself into cow pose, dragging your hands back slightly, dropping through the belly, shoulder blades come together. Exhale, round into cat. Hips come back to the heels. Inhale, fly the arms high, come to kneeling once more. And exhale, let the palms meet together at the heart. Now slow down the pace and your breath. Big inhale, flow the arms overhead. Exhale, lower the hands and the hips to the mat. Inhale, pull forward with the chest into cow pose. Exhale, round the spine into cat, sitting back to the heels. Forehead can touch down once more. Inhale, reach the arms overhead, stand to kneeling. Full exhale, just bring the palms down in front of the heart. Now that you've got the flow of it, I invite you to close your eyes perhaps on this third round. And before we move, bring an intention for self-love into the practice. Intending to make the loving choice for yourself while you are here on your mat. Release the palms down. Maybe keep the eyes closed for this one. Inhale, flow the arms overhead. Exhale, lower hips to heels. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Inhale, kneeling. Arms go wide and high. Exhale, palms meet together at the heart. Open the eyes. Keep this centeredness, this feeling of prana moving in your chest as you bring your hands down to the mat and step your left foot forward into a lunge. You might enjoy having blocks here into either hand. If there's space, allow yourself to connect the chest with the front lunging leg. Let go through the pelvis, but rise gently through the heart. Take a few fuller breaths here, feeling that left side compressed. Now leave the blocks behind, straighten through that front leg, and walk it over to the right, touching the knees together to stack. Open the feet out wide and sit back onto the pelvis. Now the blanket is here for the comfort of your ankles, and reach for your strap. we're in Gomukhasana and we'll add on the arms. Sometimes the most loving thing you can do is give yourself the support of props. So let's place the strap over the left shoulder and take the left arm up, bend the elbow, hold onto the strap. The right arm reaches out to the side, turn that thumb in, bend the elbow and reach around and hold the other part of the strap. Keep the elbows close into the body. Breathe in and out through the nose and find your way to a loving choice. So maybe that's sliding your hands closer together or farther apart. Perhaps it's just allowing this sensation to be here, to not push it away or resist it, to find some comfort knowing that you can handle it. And always making those adjustments so that it feels more comfortable for you. You're able to breathe, you're able to relax, releasing the grip in the pelvis and the feet, and in the back of the neck. Take one more breath in. As you breathe out, release through the hands. Set the strap off to the side. Bring your arms forward, rocking onto the knees. Simply slip that left leg back in line with the right. Step the right foot forward this time, maybe hands to blocks, into lunge. Give yourself some time and space to adjust, to relax lightly into the back of the heart. Minimal amount of pressure on the hands, whether the fingertips or the palms are on the floor or the blocks. Allow the steadiness of your legs to hold you. And slow down the breath. Calm breath, smooth and continuous, in and out through the nose. Making space for silence in the practice also allows you to tune into what the body wants. It has its own language. If only we stop to listen to it, perhaps we can make better choices for ourselves off the mat. Straighten through that right leg. Sliding the leg across to the left, helping it out, stacking those knees, one in front of the other, separate the ankles, and sit back into Gomukhasana. Once you feel stable and steady through the legs, let's bring the strap over to the right shoulder this time. The right arm, inhale and lift it up. Bend the elbow, hold onto the strap. Left arm out to the side, tuck that thumb inward, the palm faces back, and then bend the elbow and reach for the strap. Find a light grip. Encourage the elbows to come inward, lifting up through the right, back and down through the left. And allowing some relaxation to enter here as you breathe smoothly and completely. Noticing if there's a tendency to fight against the posture or fight against the body. Instead, can you relax into its shape as it is today and consider this moment to be right for right now? Practice a few more fuller breaths into the hands where they reach on your back. Using the exhales to relax the legs. Now slowly release the strap. Unwind the arms, take the strap off to the side. Bring your hands forward. And then slip that right leg back in line with the left. Move the knees wide to the edges of the mat and the ankles to the edge of the blanket. Let's move the blocks off to the side and pull the flat bolster in for supported child's pose. This might be enough for you as you lower down. Notice if your hips and your shoulders and your head are in one line. The cheek comes down to the bolster, arms are forward with the palms down. If it feels like there's a lot of tension in your hip creases, then invite yourself into the most loving choice for right now by folding a rectangle fold blanket on top, creating more height. Fold of the blanket looks exactly like the bolster, just setting it on top, and then bring your chest down. As you continue to make the best choice for right now to love on this beautiful body as it is, find your way into stillness. And know that I'll keep time for you. So all you need to do is relax and let go into the support of the props. If you'd like to turn to the other cheek, do so slowly, just moving the head, lowering onto the other side, and continuing to hold this posture, feeling a hug of the props against your torso, relaxing into that. Bring one more breath into the body, fully and completely, filling up into the back. And as you exhale, start to think about moving. Lift your chin to face down. Pull your hands back in toward your body and slowly lift the chest. As the palms meet the mat, lift through the hips and walk your knees back into a table position. One at a time, extend the right leg long, toes tucked under. Gently hug into the muscles around the leg bones, feeling all of the energy flood through the knee. And then do the same to the left. Now drop both knees down and slide the bolster forward. If you have a blanket on top, move that to the side and take the blanket you were kneeling on, fold it into a double square fold, so a very thick and small fold of the blanket, looking something like this. Place that at the back edge of the bolster and turn around to sit with your back against the bolster, moving into supported fish pose. Extend your legs long in front of you, feet slightly separated and relaxed, but mostly together. Lean forward, pull the bolster right up against the edge of your body, and then exhale and lower the whole spine down. Arrange the head so that it rests on the edge of the blanket, and make sure to leave some space by your sides to let your arms go to a V with the palms face up. You might apply your eye covering here over your eyes if you're using it. Make any last adjustments that are loving and caring for this body. So maybe the low back aches a little bit. You could roll up a blanket and place it underneath your knees. You can also experiment with sliding your tailbone forward toward your heels, setting it back down to elongate the low back. Make any other adjustments you like. If the eyes aren't already closed and it feels safe to do so, invite that. And then breathe and be with this sensation of the heart lifted, the pelvis and the legs grounded. Give in to this support. Not only the physical support of the props, but perhaps connecting to however you feel supported in your life. Whether that's from a universal nature, a being, recalling a time in your life when you were fully supported and fully loved. And there was nothing you needed to do to earn that. Now settle into the feeling of that support in your body, rather than the circumstances around it. So dropping the image, come into the feeling, as if it's happening right now. This feeling here in your body. Supported, loved, exactly as you are. Find your fingers and your toes. Give them a little movement here. We'll transition next into supported reclining bound angle. So removing your eye covering, open the eyes, plant the palms into the mat, maybe bend the knees slightly. Let the chin come in toward the chest as you lift your body up. And just cross the legs for a moment because we're coming right back down, but we'll need some support for our legs. And optionally here, I'm going to invite you to use this looped strap for even more love to the body, more support. So making sure that the loop is large, take that over top of your body. And with the loop coming to one side, with the tail of the one side of the strap, just leave that here for now. And then reach around for your other two blankets, and let's make rolled blankets for the thighs to rest on. So roll the short side of a blanket up tightly and place one on the right and one on the left. If you're curious about all of these folds, you can check out more information in my Restorative Yoga book. And then place the soles of your feet together. And we will reach the strap. If the loop is not long enough, make it longer. Reach the strap over top of the feet. So the strap comes underneath the feet and around the low waist. And then tug the edge of the strap, this tail, a little tighter so the feet already start to feel pretty held and the thighs held as well. And then just slide the blankets underneath the calves and the upper thighs. Lower back down onto the bolster. Place the head on the support of the blanket. Rest your arms open into a V, palms up. If you have an eye covering and you'd like to return that to the eyes, do so now. And again, make any micro adjustments here so that you feel completely held, supported, and cared for. Trusting that you already know how to do this. Just experimenting, meeting yourself where you're at today until any ache or discomfort disappears. And the only thing left is complete relaxation. I'll keep time for you. Follow your breath. Be with the feeling of love and support that you created. And allow this to become your meditation. Staying present with breath, present with love, receiving that into your heart center. Slowly find your way back into the feeling of the whole body here on the mat. A soft breath in and out of the nostrils. Begin to move the body, slipping the feet out of the strap. Knees come up and in. And either choosing to press upright or roll to a side carefully off the bolster, removing the eye covering. You can then take the strap off from around your body and arrive in a seat. Take the palms together at the heart, closing the eyes if they've opened and tucking the chin down and in. Breathe into the full expanse of your skin and even beyond. And breathe out, feeling yourself take up space in a new way, perhaps a lighter way. Recognizing you're already whole and complete exactly as you are. And there's nothing you need to do to earn that love from yourself. Let yourself have it. We honor all the teachers who have come before to bring this practice to us. Release the palms. Open the eyes. Start to stretch, coming back into the space. Such an honor to be here with you. If you like this video, let me know. Share your experience in the comments, give it a like, and subscribe for more restorative yoga practices to help bring you home. I look forward to relaxing again with you sometime soon.